Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for November 10th through the 16th, 2025. Now, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for dropping in. And if you're a regular viewer, welcome back. And please consider subscribing and helping support the channel. Now, just a reminder here, Sagittarius, these are general readings, which will not resonate with everyone. If you would like a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. So with that, let's dive in. Let's see what the cards are indicating for the week. And let's take a look at which crystal is being suggested for you for the week. What's coming through for Sagittarius? Crystal and message. It's the crystal and message for Sagittarius. All right. And we have Moldavite, unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. So solid message there, Sagittarius. If you feel that you're unique and different, you are, and that's the way you're supposed to be. There's nothing at all wrong with that. All right. Let's see, what oracle message do you have for Sagittarius? What's coming through? All right, we have pray from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. We have a 23 on the card, which reduces to 5. It can be a 5 energy where you're going through maybe a particularly rough time or trying to sort things out, some kind of conflict or challenge at this time. So your message here is to pray from the heart. Reach out to Spirit Source with your concerns and then wait and watch what unfolds. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what the cards tarot has to say. And let's give this a bit of a shuffle, even though I cleansed the decks. What's coming through for Sagittarius? Messages and guidance for Sagittarius for the week. What does Sagittarius need to hear, be aware of, know about? Guidance. All right. There we go. The first card we have is the Nine of Wands. These are lessons learned. This is possibly being a little bit cautious. You could be having a situation coming up that you've been through before, so you have the knowledge on how to handle it at this time. What else do we have coming through for Sagittarius? That was a bit of butterfingers here. These cards are really, I want to say thick. And they're not so slippery either. We have the Major Arcana card, the High Priestess, coming in. So really trusting your gut instincts. And, with the Nine of Wands, if you're feeling to slow down, be a bit cautious, there's good reason behind it. So High Priestess showing up can be the change that's needed to kind of slow down, Sagittarius. Don't be in such a hurry this week. There's a situation or possibly a conflict. We have pray from the heart that you're dealing with. And you kind of need to think things through, but really trust your first instincts. Those are your gut instincts, and it usually proves to be right. What else for Sagittarius? We have the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. Beautiful card and energy. Can represent multi-generational family. It can be traditions. Ten of Pentacles certainly can be the legacy that you're going to leave behind or what you want to leave behind. But it is with it being Pentacles, reaching that point where you're financially secure and stable. You've got a solid foundation. And that certainly could be what the 5 energy I'm picking up from the pray from the heart, is all about. Getting a resolution. You could be in a situation that you've been in before. You've got the experience, the knowledge. Some of you might be second guessing yourself in regards to this situation, but you shouldn't trust your gut instincts. And the 10 of Pentacles is, there's a potential here for reaching your goals. It's what everyone is striving for. It can be a solid material state of being, material well-being when this card shows up. But I'm picking up, some of you might have 4 generations alive at the same time, which is really incredible. And also a reminder, the Moldavite crystal is what I would call an otherworldly crystal. So yeah, unconventional. And that could mean doing things or thinking outside the box, and really embrace your unique qualities. It's an important part of your life path journey, Sagittarius. So if you have always felt different, that's okay. You don't need to be just like everyone else, which a lot of people strive for. It's fun to be unique and stand out and be different. Not always an easy road, but that's your life purpose. What else do we have here for Sagittarius for the week? We have the King of Cups, which can be an indication that you're keeping feelings that you have about someone or something to yourself, trying to keep that very calm focus. Looking towards your future. It's a really beautiful card. So really, you've got the wisdom with the 9 of Wands. You've been through a lot. With the King of Cups is about really trusting those, how you're feeling about something. But I do pick up, Sagittarius, you're keeping your feelings to yourself for some reason. So we might check back in on that. Let's see what else we have coming through for the week. Oh, we have the Star coming out. That's the change that's coming in, especially with prayer. Watch miracles unfold. We have the Star. You have to believe in yourself, believe in the miracles, believe that things will change. This is renewal and hope. Very positive energy. So your prayers could be answered in a financial way. I'm picking up for some of you. And it's almost like with the King of Cups, holding your emotions back. It's almost like you're holding your breath, waiting for the results. That's what I'm picking up. Let's see what else. What else is coming through for Sagittarius? We have the Knight of Cups. This is some kind of movement towards what you desire. Cups are your emotions, your feelings, and also your desires. And so this knight's got his sword down. He's not battling anything. He's got the cup forward. Kind of looking our way as well. But kind of right at the beginning of the journey. And the fact that we have a fish just unexpectedly showing up here, I feel that could very well be, a turn that is unexpected, some kind of change, movement coming in with this knight. Let's see if we can get any more clarity here, confirmation. Can we confirm the Knight of Cups? The Knights bring in that movement and change. It could be travel, could be unexpected travel for some of you this week. Knight of Cups. Well, you're going to be victorious. Leading the way for others. This is having success in whatever it is you desire. And I think it has a lot to do with accepting the way you are, accepting your uniqueness, accepting that you feel different. And that could be why you're getting the King of Cups. I feel like there's something that you're hiding and just keeping inside how you feel. And I think it is this, that you've always felt different from others. And you want to feel that way. You want to feel like you're unique. Each and every one of us has very unique qualities. So you don't have to be like everyone else to fit in. There was a movie quote that really struck me is, why are you trying so hard to fit in when you're meant to stand out? I think that was a movie with Amanda Bynes. What a girl wants, likes, I forget. Anyway, that phrase sticks out. Why are you trying so hard to fit in when you're meant to stand out? And so there's success. You're moving forward with whatever it is that you desire, what you're working towards, or maybe trying to get resolved. And trust in your instincts, your past life lessons, your experience. There's a lot of hope, a lot of good movement and success here towards your goals, which can be the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could be in the midst of, you might be praying for a new job. If you got laid off, you need more money. So you're going to lead the way and possibly be a role model to others. Let's see what message we're getting from the universe, from this deck. Wow, that's way too many. That is way too many that flipped out. Let me calm this deck down. Messages and guidance for Sagittarius. What's coming through? Oh, one message, please, for Sagittarius. Okay, here we go. We are always speaking to you and sending you messages when you feel like you're alone in a situation. Just know that you never truly are. We are reminding you to stop, look around, and believe in something else, something more. We've got your back. That is the universe letting you know all is well and all will work out, Sagittarius. All right, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me, sending you love and abundance. Make it a great week.